Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. My name is Dan, and I'm here at the lovely Sellersville Theater. Thank you for tuning in to Sound Booth Sessions. This is our live stream series. We've been doing this whole quarantine, this whole pandemic, where we feature a concert and a conversation with an artist we love. But now pick the emoji that best suits you at this moment, and click it a whole bunch of times, and join me in welcoming all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Stellaroos.
Looking to take a ride. She said to the conductor, "You are looking pretty fly." That's when she decided that he's the chosen one. We're gonna be the victim. The ravaging begun. Baby, fill me up. Yeah, baby, just fill me up. Come on, baby, fill me up. He said, baby, fill me up. Yeah, baby, just fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Chosen one. Gonna be the victim. The ravaging begun. He said, baby, fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Baby, just fill me up. Come on, baby, fill me up. He said, baby, fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Baby, just fill me up. Just fill me up, oh baby, fill me up, yes. Baby, just fill me up. I just want you to fill me up. Yeah, baby, just fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Baby, just fill me up. I want you to fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Baby, fill me up. Baby, just fill me up. Nah, nah, baby, fill me up. I want you to
Oh, yeah.
We were cooking in your kitchen, baby, maybe you had me in stitches, showing me all of your dishes. Baby, baby, you had me in stitches. And it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll tell you stories and I'll show you rhymes about the time we smashed a box of wine. Baby, maybe we could do it all the time. I promise glory and the most sunshine. And then it goes, then it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, baby, I love the way the egg dries, baby. Don't ever let the flame stop, baby. Doing it right. We were cooking in your kitchen, baby, maybe you had me in stitches, showing me all of your dishes. Baby, maybe you had me in stitches. Then it goes, then it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, baby, I love the way the egg dries, baby. Don't ever let the flame stop, baby. Doing it right. Baby, I love the way the egg dries, baby. Don't ever let the flame stop, baby. Doing it right. I'm doing it right, yeah. Then it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Then it goes. Then it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Give it up for Gabe on saxophone.
Oh, yeah. Gabe. I love that song.
ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na na. Leave all your worries where you live.
Love is constant.
Time is relative. And I hope you want to leave with me, 'cause I will show you things you've never seen. Just one thing to say before we go. Just one thing I have to let you know. I promise you, no matter what we do, I'll always be around to see. Get away, girl, you and me.
Let's take the day, let's take the week.
And I wanna show you things you never seen. Deserts, forest, skies, and all in between. Ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na na, ooh na na. Just one thing to say before we go. Just one thing I want to let you know. I promise you, no matter what we do, I'll always be around to see.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
And everybody at home, thank you for watching. We're Stella Ruse from Philly. I'm not sure which camera I'm on, but
Good. You can look right down in front of you. You can look
Is it
at Jeremy.
Jeremy?
He'll
Jeremy,
take good
what's
care
up?
of you. That's Jeremy. Who's feeding back? Who was that?
thanks everybody for watching at home. We really appreciate it if you could share this and try to spread the word of Stella Ruse. We would love that very, very much. Dan, Jeremy,
Hey, man.
Paula, I think it is.
Paula's
Thank you
here.
guys so much for having us here at the wonderful Sellersville Theater.
Hey, Brendan, welcome. Welcome to Brendan and the group. It is very nice to have you guys here. Welcome. This is your Sellersville Theater debut, and
Yes, thank you.
I think it's going great. We got a very happy comment section, a lot of hearts, good job, thumbs up. The people loving that sax solo. Katie Burke O'Donnell says, Gabe. Oh, and
Hi, Katie.
That's Katie. So let's say hello to Katie. And why isn't Katie here? And who is Katie?
Yes, we're missing Katie O'Donnell. Katie, we miss you very much. And newborn baby James to the Stella Ruse
Welcome,
family.
sweet baby James. That's
two-
so nice.
Is it 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks old?
3?
Almost 3 or 4 weeks? Wow.
That's wonderful. Okay, so the lineup of the group typically has Katie singing, and of course we're joined by the wonderful Emily Drinker, who Sound Booth Sessions
Yes.
is already familiar with. You can go back and watch Emily Drinker's wonderful Sound Booth session, which happened a really long time ago, right?
Feels like forever ago.
It
Was that
does.
June?
Well, nice to see you. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's so nice to play with Stella Ruse. Katie, thank you for letting me fill in while you're out. Thanks to this awesome band. It's so fun to play with you guys.
Great. Okay, so Stella Ruse, let's get into it. What's the story behind the name? Where does the name Stella Ruse come from?
It's kind of a long story, but it's kind of
We
like
got time. Let's do it.
the name was kind of derived from like that kind of badass personality in high school that wasn't exactly the most popular. Wasn't exactly but in the background, that's where she thrived, and that's where she like touched a lot of individuals, and like that's like the ruse of like the not necessarily out in front, but still noticed maybe.
Is it somebody that you actually knew? Is it a name that of someone you knew?
Yeah, somebody I went to high school with that I changed the name, but
To protect the innocent.
yeah, something like that.
Very good. And so now the group started off as just 4 of you and has recently grown. The family continues to grow. So who were the original 4?
Yeah, so we started as like a folk quad, I guess it was. I was playing acoustic guitar and kicking a kick drum.
Right.
And Katie playing mandolin out there singing with me and doing all types of different percussion. And Alex Steyer back here on trumpet was an original member, and Mason Wallach over here on keyboards as well.
Very good. And then and now for this last album, you've grown. Who are these other folks?
Yeah, well, it kind of shout out to Maddie Muir and Ben Arnold, who have been on the sound booth before.
Amazing.
They were sort of part of the catalyst to extending our sound and broadening our sound and adding drums in the studio, which inspired us to meet Sean McIntyre back here on drums.
Hello, Sean. Sounded great.
And over to Ted as well, Ted Mayo on bass guitar over here.
Hello, Ted.
And as well, Gabe Preston, who had that phenomenal solo in Kitchen. So, shout out to Mikey Jr. for helping us put together the full band.
Ben Arnold, Mikey Jr., Emily Drinker. Boy, I'll tell you what. Everybody is. It's a close knit, incestuous lot down there in Philadelphia. Well,
we're grateful for that.
I'll tell you what. This new album sounds absolutely fantastic. The new album, it's out now. It's called The Greater Dog. Another interesting name. Is that based on the constellation?
Exactly.
Oh,
that's
cool.
exactly right. Not a lot of people know that.
Wow.
Dude, you did your research, Dan.
Well, I know. I was just
Very
curious.
impressed.
I was looking at Googled The Greater Dog and found Canis Major, right?
That's what I did too.
That's the one.
That's exactly how I found
So
it.
tell us about making this record.
The record was a lot of fun. We worked with Brian McTeer and Matt Poyer at Minor Street Studios in Fishtown, and we couldn't have been in better company to continue this sound that is Stella Ruse and everything.
Well, the new record sounds great. I mean, tell me about how you. Was it just the natural evolution? Once you added those extra elements, the sound grew, or did you know what you wanted it to sound like? And
I think it's a little bit of both. I think the songs were engineered or written and practiced with the group a little bit to be a little bit more roots rock ish, and that went into our decision to work with Brian over at Minor. But I will say, shout out to all of the studios in Philly. We are extremely lucky to live in a city that has so many amazing studio engineers and studio facilities. It was a very difficult decision for us. But shout out to those guys for helping us make it happen.
You should know Mikey Jr. is in the comment section. He says, "Love you guys."
Mikey, love you too.
Okay, so you've just played us 3 songs from the new album. I gotta tell you that Kitchen song is my jam. I love that one.
Right on.
Very good. So I mean, I know you just released this new record, but have you been writing? Has the quarantine enabled creativity for you guys?
Yeah, so shout out to the McIntyres, who I think are here somewhere, allowing us to rehearse in their backyard.
Oh, very nice.
We actually have a new one we're going to play for you guys here on this next set of music that Mason wrote.
Excellent.
And
Brandon, you got a new one in there too, huh?
we got a couple new ones for you guys.
Well, has your process changed at all with the new members, or with COVID? Is your writing process any different these days?
Well, I think we're all we're learning our new norm when it comes to working with the band,
Right.
and I think I think we have a good situation right now, and hopefully our winter heaters are en route to assist us in outside rehearsals.
Right.
Because
he's not kidding. We bought 2 of those big giant outdoor space heaters,
Yes,
the
like they have
propane-powered space heaters.
at the restaurants.
Yeah, so we're going to try to make outdoor rehearsal work this winter as much as possible.
yeah, so that's the plan.
So where's this next song in its life cycle? Has it been worked out, played live?
Yeah, so this next song is called Firework. We're going to play it for you guys here. I think it's the only second time we've played it live. We played a drive-in. It was our first show since March. We played a drive-in at People's Light. Shout out People's Light.
Yeah.
About 4 weeks ago, I guess. And we played it there, so you guys are hearing it. It's probably a larger audience here because everybody's streaming at home, so
Can't wait to hear
we'll
it.
do our best.
All right, go for it.
Let's make some ambiance.
It's going to blow. Oh, it's going to blow. Oh, it's going to blow. Welcome to the fireworks show. Blew up once, blew up twice. Ain't that the perfect dynamite? Color in the sky, so full. Can you believe they're every old? China made it up one day. Fireworks scared the ghosts away. Thank you for this wonderland. Best to not blow off your hands now. Whoa, it's going to blow. Whoa, it's going to blow. Whoa, it's going to blow. Welcome to the fireworks show. Blew up once, blew up twice. Up on the lawn, you catch the lights. People drink, people sing, people make believe we're kings. Cut a rug, my pretty wife. We celebrate the love tonight. Thank you for this wonderland. Best to not blow off your hands now. Whoa, it's going to blow. Whoa, it's going to blow. Whoa, it's going to blow. Welcome to the fireworks show. Can you believe we light a fire in the sky? Never believed or understood. Can you believe we put the lives out on the line? Was it for our own good? Our own good.
like that one.
All right.
Speaking rhetoric, it's dangerous. How the rhythm makes you curious.
Feel like a romance refugee. This time I'll take a chance.
It's like the plot of a TV show. We're all players in the new normal.
You wanna be happy in this role model. This time I'll really change. I'm going home to be with all of you. I'm going home to be with all of you. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'll tell you that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna head to San Francisco. We'll play the piano. Be with all of you. Then we'll head up the coast to Turpin Crossroads and play it for all of you. We'll reminisce about the chances, dancing lady lines unaware. Well, music playing in the cosmic air. The sun is shining. Well, I'm going home to be with all of you. I'm going home to be with all of you. Well, I'm going home to be with all of you. I'm going home to be with all of you. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you that's what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you that's what I'm gonna do.
Mason Wallach, everybody on that one.
Thanks, y'all.
Very nice, very nice.
I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me, and all I want's the world to see we've met. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. And as it is, I dream of her tonight. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. place where we just met. She's just a girl for me, and all I want's the world to see we've met. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. One more time. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. The lovely Emily Drinker.
Right. We got happy people.
That's by the Beatles, by the way.
I was going to say, you said those were new songs. Is that a new cover for you guys?
Actually, no. I think Katie O'Donnell inspired that one.
Oh, that's a good one. But the two songs we heard before that were brand spanking new, and from the sound of it, they seem to go well. Do you guys agree? How did they go for you? I know that they're new, but like how you know what you're listening for. We just heard two great songs.
Are you talking to us or are you talking to the audience?
No, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you on stage. How did they go for you? Like, did you
audience?
Did you nail them?
guys?
I'd give it a 7 out of 10. What do you guys think?
I thought it was good.
7 out of 10. Okay, well, in
I give it an A-OK.
in-person crowd likes it. We have comments saying not bad for the second time. Love it. My mom says that's a keeper.
Thanks, Dan's mom.
Noreen Wenner says awesome. Bill Slades has given the prayer hands and some trumpet emojis and a big old heart. A lot of clapping from Nilsa Fega.
Thanks, Mom.
Noreen Wenner says that was incredible, and John Seaton says sounds great. Okay, so these new tunes. Tell me about developing them. Who brought those tunes to the group?
Well, it's really a collaborative effort. A lot of times it starts with an idea and it grows into something much bigger. And it's very easy to do when you have such a big band.
Yeah.
So I feel very grateful to play with these guys up here.
Do they start with a groove first, or lyrics first, or how do you build the song?
Yeah, usually it's just me in the living room, sitting next to my dog and my wife, and just plucking away at something, and a melody comes to me.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those things where it kind of happens wherever. Like I could be in bed and I wake up at 4 a.m. and all of a sudden I just have like this idea. So I got to jump out of bed and not wake anybody up,
Right.
And like tippy toe down the stairs and then like into a guitar and then I got to find the chords and everything. But every song truly comes to you a little bit differently. So I've never been the type to predetermine something where I'm like, okay, this morning I'm going to get up and I'm going to drink some coffee and I'm going to write 3 songs.
Uh-huh.
I know some people it works for them, but that doesn't work for my philosophy for writing. So it's just kind of one of those things you have to keep it open
And wait
then
for the
hopefully
muse.
it comes in. Yeah.
Right. Well, but there's a lot of potential cooks in the kitchen. So when you're developing an idea, like how democratic is your process?
I love it's very. I'm very open with the song, especially with these guys, because we all kind of think alike at this point after many years playing together. And I think some songs come sooner than others. And for the songs that are already pre-written in here, I'll come to the band with parts. And other songs maybe not so much, where they're not as complete as a thought. And I'll be like, very forward with that, thinking like, hey, this song is barely. I don't really have a whole lot working. I'll look at the guys and be like, here it is, and see what happens. So I think every song is a little bit different in that rate as well.
Right. So that first one, so Firework, where did that one come from? If you can remember.
Well, that one was kind of inspired. We played this really, really fun show, like was it last summer or 2 summers ago, when we had we were asked to come down to this fancy resort in
2019.
Virginia, and 2019. So it was last summer, and there was this big production, big stage, and we were asked to play for like an hour and a half. And in the middle, it was 4th of July, I forgot to mention, and in the middle of our set, these big fireworks started going off behind us. And I think we did justice to playing like a firework ritual song during this beautiful fireworks display. But I think in my subconscious was like, you gotta write a fireworks song, dude. So I think that's kind of where it started, like without me actually going home and being like, all right, I need a fireworks song. I just think something kind of clicked there, and I think that's what kind of inspired the tune. When it was written, I don't remember, but yeah. But then we got together in Sean's backyard and pulled some parts out, and now we got a song.
And so now with this newer band, this newish band, and this newer sound, do you find that you're inspired in different ways? Like,
for sure, yeah. I think the more I play with them, the more the songs come for Stella Ruse. And I think I noticed during quarantine in March and April, there were some songs that came to light that I hadn't seen the band for a few months, and I think that they're probably more like meant to be for like a solo record or something like that I really haven't brought to the guys because they don't really have parts for Stella Ruse, like acoustic kind of vibe. So I think every song kind of works a little bit differently, but I think to answer your question, the more I play with these guys, and I think the more we play with each other, like Mason's been writing some awesome music. Alex wrote a travel song, which we played tonight. It's definitely a combined effort. I mean, Emily Drinker up here, who's helping us out just for kicks tonight, has a whole plethora of amazing records. And if you haven't checked out Emily's stuff, you definitely should.
So now tell me about developing, like, if you go back in your catalog and you take some of these older tunes, like how do you go about developing them for this newer group? Have they changed at all as you perform them in this fuller setting?
Yeah, I mean, I think the last record was kind of our push towards a full band, like kind of we're all in on this roots rock jam kind of sound. But I think also at the same time, none of us are like predetermining anything, or like none of us have like our hopes set on like becoming a specific genre or specific band, because I think if we did that, we might be leaving some good stuff on the table. So it's kind of one of these things, like anything else. If you try too hard to make it something, you'll probably just mess it up.
Don't look it in the eyes.
Yeah.
Get scared away.
Right.
Well, would you mind doing some older tunes for
let's
us?
do it.
What are you gonna do, and what is it from?
So the next tunes are from past records. I think two of them are from our EP, and one from our LP.
All right, let's see. I'll throw them up on the screen so the folks at home can see the gorgeous cover art.
Sweet. I like this. I haven't broken the fourth wall, but like, you guys ever notice with like streams, like people could be like having an important conversation at home while watching you, and like if you just if you like break the fourth wall at just the right moment and like make a face, they might think you heard, like maybe we heard them, what they were talking about.
That's deep. Super deep.
Just give like a Jim Halpert close up to the camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get real in there. Get real tight in there. Ready? Go for it.
Wanders near and far. My mind just wanders near and far. Can't stand knowing, can't stand that you are gone. Bye bye bird, where you been? Life's missing out without you in
Good one. Good one.
Abused and confused, mistreated like I didn't know what to do. Spinning
Awesome.
Gabe Preston on the saxophone.
Sounded good, Gabe. Those are great.
How's it going out there?
Oh, man. We're doing so well.
It's a little, it's like going from playing and then back. We're getting used to it, but thank you for tuning in.
There's a ton of happy stuff happening in the comment section. Robert Adams compliments that there's nice interplay between the guitar and the keyboard. John Aldred.
Hear that? Wow.
John Aldred is lost in this marvelous soundscape. Wow.
Cool.
John's a poet.
Thanks, John.
Bill Slade says very nice. Mason, somebody is chastising Mason Hunter to get off Facebook and back onto the keyboard. Kidding from Laura.
Nice. That's awesome.
Thanks. Thanks, Laura.
Nick says, tell Brendo suede shoes love Nick. He'll know. Haha.
All right, tell him.
I don't think we're playing that one.
Nick, it's coming up.
Oh, that was a request. I got it.
Sweet shoes.
So yeah, let me just remind everybody at home, folks. We know that you're enjoying the show. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your clicks. Thank you for your emojis. Take a moment, please, and head on over to the links that we are throwing up on your screen momentarily, and show the band how much you are enjoying the show with your contributions. Support the arts and support Stella Ruse and Sound Booth Sessions. All right, back to you guys. So this you guys are just sounded great.
Thank you.
I'm at a loss. Let's maybe do this. Here on the show, we do a thing that we call the teacher feature. And if you wouldn't mind, would you guys mind shouting out a teacher or a mentor who was particularly impactful in your musical development? Because, of course, we appreciate our teachers, and we want to give them their props. So who's got somebody that they are interested, that they're ready to shout out?
Got Chris Busby, Abington Friends School. Well, he's not there anymore, but he taught me how to use MIDI. And Chris Busby, if you're watching out there, thank you so much for helping me develop on the keyboards. And yes,
that's right. MIDI crucial these days.
Absolutely.
Who you got, Gabe?
Shout out to Jason O'Mara, was one of my fantastic sax teachers through middle and high school. You might know him if you've ever heard the band Nick Greeley and the Operators. He's also played with a whole bunch of other cats.
Yeah.
What's up, Nick?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to John New, former Quakertown marching band or Quakertown band instructor. Gave me lessons in high school. Taught me everything I know about rhythm. And additionally, Kate Schaefer, Penn Ridge. Hey. High school marching Rams.
You're from Penn Ridge?
4 year, yeah. And then also college, George Starks, Drexel University, guy who taught me
Dr.
that,
Starks.
anything goes in jazz. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. So did you ever play here as a Penn Ridge?
We did.
Not as a marching Ram or not as a Penn Ridge student. But
Were you in the jazz band?
I did play here after college with our old band Mason, Experience Keith. Shout out to all the old friends who came out. We sold this place out like 10 plus years ago, and it was a big giant
Thanksgiving Eve, right?
I think it was Thanksgiving Eve. That's right, and we had a projection thing with like really trippy vocal or visuals going on, and it was a whole scene.
The Happy Dog
and the Happy Dog played with us. So yeah, shout out to Jesse.
Shout out to Jesse. Hello, Jesse. Down there.
It's been just like a night of shout outs tonight.
Right? Key West. That's right. No, that's right. Bring the family in. Who else? Somebody important in your life, musical development.
Oh, I'll go. Joe Fitzmartin from Penn Charter, William Penn Charter School in East Falls. He was the best. He taught me a lot about singing. He was the choir director, and also I was in an a cappella group that he was the leader of. Great guy. Everyone loved him.
Excellent. All right, Joe. Very good, Joe.
Fitz. Everyone called him Fitz.
Fitz.
Or calls him Fitz.
Way to go, Fitz. Any other shout-outs?
Sean, you're not going to give harmonica cred to your dad who's sitting in the audience? Let's go, Mac.
Yeah.
Hooray for musical dads! I'll tell you what, we got to get a few shout-outs for musical dads. I like that.
Yeah, and I guess Josh Baer at the who ran the jazz orchestra at American University in D.C., where I played jazz in college rather.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I played a lot of jazz in college.
I just like hearing Sean on the mic. Can we get a little love for the drummer on the mic? Yeah. Guy doesn't get a lot of mic time. I got to give it to my father, who's a singer-songwriter as well.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, inspiring not just me, but my siblings and probably many others to get on an instrument. So, Dad, if you're watching, I appreciate you. I love you.
Brendan, while you're talking about that, do you remember what he played for you, or what your parents played for you that really lit the fire? Was there a song or a moment that you recall where you're just like, oh yeah, this is?
Well, my dad and my Uncle Joe used to play every Thanksgiving growing up, and they used to play James Taylor and Neil Young and all of your finest singer, songwriter, acoustic guitar.
Sweet Baby James?
They played Sweet Baby James to Baby James out there. 4 weeks old, Baby James. Yeah. So they played everything under the sun, and I think I was always trying to do something along those lines.
Did anybody else have family like Thanksgiving jam sessions or Christmas jam sessions at their house? Nobody else? Really? Oh, that was a big thing in my house.
Nice.
No, I didn't have that, but I will say, actually, because Brendan mentioned my dad, that like I picked up on the Rolling Stones and stuff from my dad playing them, so I wouldn't be doing any of this if it weren't for that.
Yeah.
Nice, Mac. I knew
Good
it was
one.
coming back to you, Mac.
Good one. Well, listen, because I know it's an important place to you, I want to take a moment and just mention Boot and Saddle, who we found out the sad news this week is closing, which is very sad, and I know that was a very important place for you guys.
We had our last really big local show was at Boot and Saddle, so that was January 15th or January 18th, 2020.
Right.
January 18th, 2020. We were all kind of just starting to hear this little thing about coronavirus happening in Asia and in China, and 220 people in a really shoulder-to-shoulder room, and it was sweaty, and it was hot, and it was amazing, and my goodness, that news coming out this week, couple that with a few other things, too. I mean, Mason's was by Bourbon and Branch, another small venue in Philadelphia that has demolished their music space and turned it into a restaurant space.
Oh, I did not hear about that.
So Bourbon and Branch bites the dust. Boot and Saddle bites the dust. I mean, it's not looking good for the small independent venues. And, God bless about 20-ish people who came out tonight. But economically, I mean, thank you all. Seriously, thank you. But economically, it's not doesn't work for the small venues out there right now. And they're really in trouble. So we've been really trying to share information about the Save Our Stages initiative. I don't know if any of you have followed that, but that's the National Independent Venue Association. I believe Sellersville Theater is a member.
Yes, we are. We are a proud member of NEVA.
So, really important when you think about independent venues, typically people who compete against each other. And right now, it's all about really coming together. And so the NEVA was a really important advocacy organization that has started up now. If you haven't, go to saveourstages.com. Make sure that you write your Congress people. It's super duper easy. There is legislation that's out there that should be passed that will help specifically small music venues, money for small music venues so that they can pay their staffs, pay the sound people, pay the lighting guys, pay all those other peripheral businesses that are benefit as a result of us up here, right? We wouldn't be doing this without any of the other people who are out here running sound, running lights, doing anything else, and all those people are losing as well. So I hate to get on a soapbox about it, but if you haven't done so, please go to saveourstages.org. Check out the National Independent Venue Association. Write your Congress people. The HEROES Act is the act we're talking about. Let's get it passed.
Very well said, sir. You look good up on that soapbox.
Spoken from the heart.
Well done. All right, give these people some music to dance to up on their soapboxes.
We're going to do a cover, actually. This is by one of my favorite bands, and and I was glad when you guys asked me to learn this one. This is called "You Go Down Smooth." Would it be true to say that I ordered you, or is it you that ordered me? I could say you are the only one I see, but I can't stop at 2 or 3. And I am afraid to need you so, and I am too sober not to know that you may be my problem, not my love. Would I be lying if I said you were too sweet? Though I'm quite sure you got it fine. I can say you were just a special treat, though we both know that that's not right. And I am afraid to need you so, and I am too sober not to know that you may be my problem, not my love. 'Cause you go down smooth. Would it be true you say you go to my head? Oh, I can say you make it sweet to go to bed. But then it's you that breaks the night. I'm afraid to need you so, and I am too sober not to know that you may be my problem, not my love. 'Cause you go down smooth. 'Cause you go down smooth. 'Cause you go down smooth. 'Cause you go down Thanks, y'all. That's by Lake Street Dive.
Lake Street Dive.
Hey, go on Spotify and check out Emily Drinker's stuff, would you?
Oh, thank you
Emily
for the shout
Drinker.
out.
Definitely want to shout out Emily Drinker. And also, folks, because we know you're enjoying her, you can go back and watch her whole episode of Sound Booth Sessions.
That's right.
With Emily Drinker and her fabulous band.
Thank you. Yeah, check it out. That was such a fun show, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's nice to have you back.
thank you.
This dream will go now. To me, go now, now. This dream will go now, now. To me, go now, now. You know, I often wonder if I've lost my mind. Ask me how I'm doing, na-na. Tamiko na-na. Oh, play like it's bestowed. Oh, miss our life. We're caught on by the road to feel alive. We'll play on and on until we drop, just as long as y'all be here to always be the light that guides in all of these, in all of that. My heart is always open. Thank you. Dan, turn that mood lights down for me.
Yeah, it's getting moody. So we go on down.
the moon. We'll sit upon it and look down. We'll never get enough. The greater dawn. Should I wake and find that you have run off and found the beaten road? I want to tell you that you were nothing short of remarkable. Oh, 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 ooh. And I'll get us to the moon. We'll sit upon it and look down. We'll never get enough. The greater dawn. Would you let me know you are going to head out? Would you let me know you? I need to know now, darling. And I'll get us to the moon. We'll sit upon it and look down. We'll never get enough. The greater dawn. The greater dawn. The greater dawn. The greater dawn.
Thanks, y'all.
Oh, we like that one. Just to remind everybody, that is the titular track off of the brand new album, The Greater Dog.
Yeah, please go to Spotify, man. Listen to it, please. Helps us so much.
Oh, it's real
Press
good.
play and go to sleep.
Tell us about the artwork real quick while it's up on the screen. Where did that artwork come from?
Ooh, that's a good one. So that is courtesy of my cousin, the amazing Taylor Hollingsworth.
Taylor.
So she's an art therapy. Well, she's an art therapist now, I should say. I always think of her
Art
as a cousin.
therapist. I love that idea.
Yeah, so she's doing some amazing work down in the D.C. area, working with kids, and she's just an absolutely fantastic artist. I've always loved her work. Approached her when we were doing this album and said, hey, might you be interested in doing some cover artwork for us? And she said yes, and it was just like that.
Yeah,
So-
it's really gorgeous and therapeutic. Now that you mention it, I'm looking at it and it's like calming.
It's very calming.
Color
yeah.
therapy. It's just great.
I was driving up here tonight, actually, and the sky was really had that wonderful ombre going on, and I was like, ooh, I like the Greater Dog.
Very nice. Well, let me tell you guys that the comment section has hung in there with you. There is so much positivity, I couldn't possibly share it all with you, but I'll let you know that there's claps, there's hearts. The people loved that song, Emily, that Lake Street Drive song. So you did a beautiful job singing it.
Thank you.
Your dad, I believe it's Ned, says "Let It Go," which was a reference to an earlier song. Heart is always open, says Noreen Wenner. And she loves the sound. And Skylar Jenkins is in the crowd. Hello, Skylar.
Brendan, I also saw Nick just tuned back in too, so he's just in time. Tell Nick that this one's for him. So.
All right.
All right, what's this one? Sorry, I interrupted your flow.
This next song is one of the first that we ever did as a group, and it's since been brought into a full band, and it's I'll leave it to the listener to determine what you think it's about, but it's called Suede Shoes. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Came home from work that night. I took my suede shoes off. All I needed was you on me, girl. I said all I need is time. I said all I need is time.
Came home from work one night, took my high heels off, 'cause all I needed was you on me, boy. I said all I need is time. I said all I need is time. Yeah.
Now, baby, well, I'm all yours now. And baby,
Just give me all that you can.
'cause I'm all yours now. And this could be our last stand. So let's give it all and do it again. She said all I need is time. She said all I need is time. She said that all I need is time. She said that all I need, well, all I need.
Oh my goodness. Stella Ruse. We got a happy crowd. We got a happy comment section. Folks, that is our show. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to go to the links where you can contribute to this artist, this fantastic artist. Make sure that you search and find their brand new album. It's called The Greater Dog, and it is incredible. You heard so many great songs from it tonight, but their whole catalog is fantastic. Check it out. Friends, thank you for all of your support for this show, for Sound Booth Sessions. This is the last Sound Booth Sessions for a little while. We'll be taking a week or two off, and then we will be back in a few weeks. Keep watching the Sellersville Theater web pages for more information on that. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Jeremy on the pans and tilts. He was on the camera, doing the camera work for you tonight. Thank you to Allison in the comment section. Thank you to Paula, who kept this unruly crowd managed. Thank you to our in-person folks. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Dan, running the show.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Stella Ruse. You're very kind. And that little blinking light means that my camera battery is about to die. So that's the end of the show. When you want to watch it again, it will live forever on Facebook. And then in a few days, when I've had a chance to post it, it'll be on YouTube in a higher resolution than you're watching right now. So that's pretty snazzy. So friends, thank you for being here. This has been a total blast. What great music. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, that's what the show needs every night. You kidding me? That was fantastic. And shout out to Sweet Baby James. Hope you're sleeping. Hope that didn't just wake you up. It certainly did.